News as of yesterday is there's a new starting quarterback calling plays in Atlanta, and his name is former Cincinnati Bearcat Desmond Ridder. I've watched every single one of Ridder's snaps from preseason, and I wanted to create a video to show you who Ridder is and what he brings to this Falcons offense. On the first play, we have motion into play action with a two-route combination. We're going to have a double post or a post and a deep end. I can't tell because his receiver is either going to stop on his post or round off his end. Nonetheless, we're here for Desmond Ridder. Desmond Ridder is keying the safeties here. If we're in single high, we're looking at the post. But the defense is in two high, so we're going to read it high to low. Ridder's going to see this, diagnose it, and get the ball out of his hands with good timing, and he puts it right on his receiver's face mask. I like how Ridder is decisive here and puts his foot in the ground and rips this one in there for a big gain. On this second play, again, we're going to hit the defense with some more play action. We're man-to-man across the board with a single high safety. Notice how wide the safety gets to the two wide receiver side. Ridder gives a good play action fake here that is going to attract these linebackers to the line of scrimmage. Now look at all this green grass we have to work with over the middle on the short post. Ridder sees this, sets his feet, and drives the ball and hits his receiver right in the hands. Unfortunately, his receiver is going to let him down here. However, this was a really nice throw by Ridder. On the next play, we're going to have play action, naked left, smash concept on the outside. In a smash concept, what we're doing is we're going to read the defense high to low. So in this case, we're going to read the corner to the arrow route. The corner gets one-on-one man coverage and gets inside leverage. This is where the ball needs to go. Ridder diagnoses this in real time, rolls left, flips his hips, squares his shoulders to the line of scrimmage, and throws a nice ball to the corner and hits him right in the hands. This should have been a touchdown, but again, his receiver is going to let him down. On the next play, we're going to have jet sweep into a naked bootleg. The jet sweep is in play to create dysfunction for the defense and change defensive responsibilities at the snap. Then we're going to have a deep end by the outside receiver. No one, and I mean no one, so much as flinches for the jet sweep, let alone runs with it. Hindsight is you wish you could have just handed this ball off here, get the ball to your receiver on the move, and this is a touchdown. That's not the call here, however. We're in naked boot. As you can see, still, no one has checked this jet sweep, and he's on an island out here all by himself. Ridder sees this, whips his head around, squares his shoulders to the line of scrimmage, and gets the ball out to his receiver. This isn't the way the defense was supposed to react to this for obvious reasons, but Ridder sees it, realizes the defense did not account for that sweep action, and accepts this gift and throws a layup to his receiver for a nice gain. The next play is everyone's favorite to say, Spider Y Banana. On this play, Ridder's going to sell the play action well, then he's going to have two late routes. Both are going to fake the block inside to sell run, then bail to the end zone. Both are open here, and Ridder throws it to the more difficult of the two, but throws a perfect ball over the top of the defender for a touchdown. This was great execution by everyone involved on this play. On the next two plays, I want to highlight Ridder's ability as a runner. He's going to get to the back of his drop, but there's nowhere to go with the ball, and he tucks it and runs for a chunk of yardage on both occasions. He is by no means any kind of super athlete as a runner, but Ridder has some juice in those legs, and he can scramble for first down when he's given the opportunity. I believe Ridder will be able to do similar things as a runner that Marcus Mariota has done for the Falcons so far this season. So moving into the second half of the season, I do not believe that the Falcons are going to lose that rushing ability that Marcus Mariota has brought to the table for them in the first half of the season. Ridder is more than capable of a runner. The next play is going to be from the second preseason game. We're running out of a tight formation here. We're going to be running a corner and a deep over. We got three bodies in the backfield to help in protection, and we're going to read this as the corner to the over. This throw is probably hands down the best throw that I've seen from Ridder in any of the film that I've seen of him, whether it be college or pro tape. This is an absolute dime here. He couldn't have handed the receiver to him down the field any better than he threw this ball here. The second angle shows you just how impressive this throw was. The defender can't get his head around fast enough, and boom. There you go, 15-yard completion on a money throw. The next play is going to be a 5-step drop, going into a play-action fake. Ridder has a slant to the short side of the field. The receiver is going to get inside leverage. Ridder is going to see this, throw the ball with nice anticipation, and puts his ball right where his receiver is going to be. Watching this from the back angle, I want to highlight this footwork and how smooth and efficient it is. He gets to the back of his drop, plants that foot, and rips this one right between the receiver's numbers. One question I had about Ridder coming out of Cincinnati was his inconsistent footwork, leading to inaccuracies when targeting all levels of the field. Throws like this show me that he has taken the steps towards correcting this aspect of his game. I'm not saying he's all the way there yet, but this is absolutely a step in the right direction. This is an absolute dart right between the numbers. This is a great throw here. On this play here, once again, we're reading high to low out of play action. Ritter's reading the 7 route to the over and out route. The receiver is going to fake the over, turn it into an out route, and no one picks him up. Ridder sees this, delivers a good ball for another chunk gain. As you can see, this Atlanta offense is structured to create plays like this off of play action. They use the run to set up the pass. Because their run game is so effective, it creates passing opportunities and wide open receivers on play action plays just like this. This offense is an offense that will utilize play action on a regular basis, and that will make life easier on Ridder. On this play, we're going to have a clearing route paired with a deep end. This clearing route will occupy the safeties, and the deep end will now enter the vacated zone that the clearing route just created. Ridder's going to hit a strike right down the middle. On this play, I want to highlight something we haven't seen in this film yet. Ridder has the ability to layer throws over the middle above dropping linebackers' heads. Watch how close this ball gets to the defender's hand, but it's just out of reach. These are NFL caliber throws, and if Ridder can make plays like this on a regular basis, with the Falcons only being about a game behind the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he will be pushing those Buccaneers for the division crown this year. On the next play, keep an eye on the matchup in the red circle. I don't know if this is a miscommunication or what the issue is here, but the defensive tackle comes through the line of scrimmage pretty much untouched. This is a critical error. Ridder sees this and panics a bit. He's going to throw the ball late over the middle and into coverage, and it's going to get picked off. This was not a good play by Ridder, and I'm sure he wishes he could have this back, but in all reality, this left guard did not do him any favors here. This is going to be another play Ridder's going to wish he had back. This is his second interception of the day. He drops back. This play has a chance, but his footwork into the throw is just not good. He clicks those heels, gets the ball too vertical, and did not push it far enough downfield. The ball's pretty significantly underthrown and picked off heading into halftime. It's unfortunate because, as I mentioned, if he gets this ball out sooner, or if he even pushes it 5 more yards down the field, this play has a chance. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, this is going to be an interception for Desmond Ridder. Unfortunately, another poor play from the same game, and this one is nitpicky. I understand that, but that's why we're here, right? To see the good, to see the bad, to learn from it. Ridder has the deep over, and he just waits too long to throw it. This ball needs to be out right now. Look at this space. I'm not sure what he's waiting for, but he continues to scan and then delivers the ball to the same over route that he had 5 seconds prior. It's still complete, it still gains yards, but this could have been a much bigger play. He just needs to trust his eyes. The final video I want to show you is one of the most positives I have to share. I want to go out on a high note, and I think this play does just that. Backed up against his own end zone, Ridder uncorks a gorgeous deep ball to the go route down the near sideline. He drops it right in the basket. He makes this not-so-easy play look routine. This is one of the best deep balls I've seen Ridder in all of his film. These are plays I think we will see more of in the second half of the Falcons season. Ridder is more willing to make these kinds of throws than Marcus Mariota typically has been. This was a beautiful deep ball from Ridder, and it couldn't have been thrown much better than this. All in all, I'm excited to see how Ridder finishes the Falcons season. He has some promising traits and does a lot of good stuff on film. He has his errors, but those will come with young quarterbacks. I look forward to how Ridder plays down the stretch, and who knows? They have an outside chance at the playoffs. Maybe we see Ridder in the first round of the playoffs. Maybe he wins a playoff game. But that does it for today's video. You tell me what you guys think. Is Ridder the Falcons' new franchise quarterback? Do you think the Falcons are going to make the playoffs? Tell me in the comments. I want to hear what you have to say. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.